Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, final matchup of Season 16. We are still undefeated, but we have a really tough matchup to see if we can finish the season perfect. I like what's going on with the sun over here, so we'll see how long that'll stick around before we have to close the blinds. Here is how the last matchup went. Come on. So about what I was expecting is what occurred. He didn't have the ships to clear my fleet. Front territory did its job. Resistance heroes, even at Gear 11, they're much better at relics, but at Gear 11, they still, from time to time, really help me out. Front territory here. This has been standard for most of the season, where Darth Revan, they usually draw in gas because gas handles Darth Revan 5v5. You think it would work 3v3, but it doesn't really work. Even at these lower relics, gas is struggling against Darth Revan 3v3. It's why I love to set him on defense. And then in the back wall here, my opponent probably ran out of teams. They only attempted 2 battles. Cleared the easy team, but dropped a battle up against CLS. And I'll double check if he even attempted anything against fleets. I don't recall if he even tried. Yeah, no attempts. Now let me show you who we are dealing with today. The Grand Arena history of my opponent today was very thin. Here's what we're looking at overall. He's in a much smaller guild. Lower lifetime banners by a significant amount, but I suspect it's because his gearing strategy or his relic strategy for REY inflated his GP and made him lose battles until he unlocked REY. Because since he has received REY, I haven't seen a loss in the battles that I was looking at in his SWGOH history. Only 24 clears though, which tells me the thinness of his roster is apparent. And also from his Grand Arena history, I don't think he has a mastery on certain counters. So I think we can win this battle. It's a question, though, do we get the full clear? That I'm not sure about. We have advantages in mods like we usually do, but the gearing, he has advantages, but it's very slight. And then he has more Tier 4, Tier 5 characters. I have more in the Tier 7, but that's because of Jedi Master Luke having requirements there. But here is the big problem. Because when I looked at his Grand Arena history, I did not see REY on offense or defense, which is telling me REY is on defense and no one is even bothering to attempt an attack. So here's the rest. His gas is weak, though. And then he's thin on these other important characters. And one thing to my advantage is he only has 1 fleet. But I think he puts REY in front of his fleet. So we will see how that affects the final banner count. I think I'm going to be able to clear, at a minimum, a front and back territory. And I think, in best case scenario for him, he'll clear my 2 front territories, which I think gives me the advantage in a worst case scenario. So let's take a look. I have not looked at it yet. Where's that list of teams? There she is. And plus, with what she has set down on defense, or he has set down on defense, I don't think he has what it takes to clear my teams, clear my board. It's way too offensive heavy, and it's going to be a problem. So, for the most part, this is the same as we usually have. We got Mon Mothma. I've threw in Beskar because that Jedi Master Luke team I've done this week, I needed to save that. I don't know if it's going to make a difference because mine's not at relics. We got the Resistance Heroes and we've got Telzine. I expect to lose that front territory and expect my Malevolence and Negotiator to stand tall on defense. Now, on the other territory, I've made very robust because I need this wall to be costly. So this Darth Revan team is pretty much limited to gas to take on Darth Revan, because if you saw quickly there, Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, REY, they're all on defense. So best case scenario is he's using gas here. CLS is the other team that he would be able to use, but I don't think he gets through Darth Revan. But if he does, he doesn't really have anything for my back wall. And the back wall is what you've been seeing over the past week. It's usually a problem for my opponents after they've had dealt with the front wall. Now let's break down this defense. I have a strategy because from the Grand Arena history, this looks to have been a standard defense that I was expecting. But there are some problems here. So we got this Jedi Knight Revan team. Darth Revan that I have to bring my Jedi Knight Luke up against, otherwise we're not getting through it. Bounty Hunters, Bastila, and then this territory here, we got Rey, we got the Padme, and we have the Resistance Heroes. So the way I've broken this down is we can use Han and Chewie, which means we're not going for that feat anymore, for the Resistance Heroes. We can use whatever leadership there. Padme, we're going to try and get through with Traya and Palpatine. But we may not have a Thrawn available to us. We at least don't have to worry about an ultimate Rey. So maybe we have a chance here. Top territory, as I was saying, with Darth Revan, we have to use my Jedi Knight Luke. The problem I'm having is Jedi Knight Revan, we basically have to use a JKR mirror, but his JKR is much better than mine, so I'm hoping that the AI misplays it and I'm able to get through it. Then Bounty Hunters, we can take whatever. Bastila will probably take Rex or whatever. Gas, though, is going to be used up on a Rey counter and possibly my Vader. So I think we're going to start with Rey, because that's really what we need to understand what kind of situation we're in. Okay, now there's an argument to be made that I shouldn't even be attempting this, because I actually think we do have a guaranteed win here if I ignore Rey. Because we are risking a win by going after Rey, because we are depleting my Hermit Yoda against Darth Revan for that Jedi Knight Luke counter, which we might actually need Hermit Yoda to succeed at it. My Vader, Thrawn, Watt, and even my Jedi Master Luke, Gas, Hermit Yoda, those teams, they're not modded for this, they're not at the gear levels for this. They are very likely to fail, and they're taking teams away that I need to win. I'm counting on my mirror against JKR to win, which is not a guarantee. I'm at the disadvantage. I'm going to have every disadvantage, but I feel like, you know what? I'm trying to... we're going for it, because it's more fun to do it that way. But I'm trying to think about how we want to ramp up the drama. Do we do Rey first and then see how the rest of the board goes, or do we go do the rest of the board and then attempt Rey? But if I take Jedi Knight Luke here without Hermit Yoda, then we're kind of stuck if it fails. So I think dramatically we need to go after Rey, because a loss against Darth Revan would be deflating, and then it no longer matters if we get through Rey or not. Alright. Let's do this. Ideally, I should be doing Master Luke, JKL, Hermit Yoda, but that's not going to be an option. We don't have an ultimate, and I think the Rose Holdo version is not as dangerous. So we might get lucky. Let me show you the mods. I locked in here before I put on defensive mods, which I've been using for the Master Luke event. Which I should say I have beat all the tiers of the Jedi Master Luke event with this Gear 12 Master Luke. But I used defense mods, not these speed mods, which I'm concerned about. The other thing I don't like about using this team first, although I think it has the better chance than Vader, is I don't think Vader is going to have any chance to clean this up if they fail. Where's my coffee at? Alright, let's do this! Can we... Alright. I haven't done this before. I did watch some videos. First we're going to be doing Efflux? Efflux? I'm going to hit Holdo since she doesn't have that book thing. I'm going to start putting the armor shreds on Rey. We're going to switch over here. Actually, we're going to do this first, because that cooldown is going to be set up where I can use that other ability after. And actually, I think we need to be calling... We're going to call Luke. Does this do anything with TM? Thing is, I don't know if any of these things work against Rey. And I think we'd rather do this. I'm just terrified every moment. Can you take out Rose? No. And there's Luke. Ah! Alright. I think that's a loss. Definite loss. Can we take out anybody? Just let me do it. Alright, let's try Vader. And then we'll see if we... Vader's probably going to fail. We also gave him turn meter, which I don't care about. But then we'll see what else we can clear. So we got Vader. Thrawn. What? I want this. I want this. We were flirting with a top 50 finish. I'm not fast enough. And now there's tenacity up. Let's see if we get lucky with ability blocks. No. Lucky with ability blocks. I don't even know if I can ability block her. Throw the health over here. We'll fracture, because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. This does something, right? Or it's out of turn. We are not out of turn. We got 2 tenacity ups. We'll just do this anyway. Should I throw this? 3 is just not enough. We'll just do the basic. Can get that daze off of Vader. Don't like that stun. Oh, here we go. Let's get the stun off. Don't care about that. Are you so all that heal? That I don't like. That may have been dumb. Okay, land an ability block. That's a problem. I should have known about the foresight. That was a mistake. Throwing this right now might be a mistake. But I'm gonna do it. Perfect. This is just droids and separatists. Please. Please. Alright. I may have misplayed that. I have no idea. I've never done it before. In 3v3. Okay, let's do these other ones. Let's see if we can still possibly clear the top board. Maybe we should have done Vader first. I just felt more confident. Or at least I thought the gear was better with Master Luke and Gas, but the Vader one was definitely going better. Alright. Now let's see if Luke can clear Darth Revan without Hermit Yoda around. Let's bring in Shakti. What about Ahsoka? We're not going to really use either of them anymore. They're at least relict. Shakti's fast. Everyone else will just die. That's not going to work. We'll hit Malik. Come on, yes! Alright, we'll do basic on Darth Revan. Basic. Perfect, we're good. Heal up Shock a little bit. Oh, I need to switch to this. So distracted by the battles, I forgot to switch screens. This is why streaming would be nice, so you could have all been shouting at me. Okay, we're still alive. The next problem is, do I have a shot against Jedi Knight Revan? You can see I am at a disadvantage on all of it. I'm just hoping for RNG and bad performance by the AI. Please let me trigger Savior. Please, just do, come on. No, that's the one character you can't mark. It's not allowed. Okay, we got Savior triggered. We're gonna save that. He's about to take a turn. Let's do this. Give him a little bit of protection back. He's taking his turn. We're doing a basic for his cooldowns. That's fine. I can lose Yoda. We'll bring him back. We're running out of time. We're going to swap over here. Do one of these. Actually, I should have brought Yoda back. I wasn't thinking. I was just so focused on keeping Jolie alive, which I might now be losing. Let Jolie take his turn. Please live long enough. Yes, do that. Finally. Let's do that. Maybe I should have done it on Revan, but I think we might be okay. We're gonna run out of time. Even if we don't lose this, we probably can't win it. No, it's over. Yeah, I don't think we have a team that can handle Revan anymore. That was my best shot. And that was also why I was thinking about just punting the battles against REY. It's no fun. Alright, he's probably going to clear a territory, and I'm probably not clearing any. But let's clear what we can. It was worth going for the win. Not going for the win, going for the full clear. We've already got Kyber, the rest doesn't matter. The top 100 finish, that is what's tantalizing. I think we want to stop Hero Finn. Let's stun him. I just don't want the Inspired to spread around. I don't think we're too concerned about the rest of it. We can stun Finn. Get a free hit. And once we take out Poe, this is over. And it's probably already over. There we go. Padme, though. So it would have been nice to use Jedi Revan or somebody up against Padme. Don't have Thrawn anymore. Thrawn would be really nice. Or do we do Palpatine lead? What are we getting out of this? No, that seems good enough. We're gonna bring in Palpatine. Without Thrawn, Palp might not be enough. I'm worried about how long these guys will last, though. They're not tanky enough. It's all terrifying. I hate all of it. Let me get lucky. No luck. Why would I get lucky? I hate all of this. I should have done the health thing. Don't! Just take out Anakin. Let's just do Anakin. Come on. No. Stay alive. Stay alive! No! Please don't die. Let me take my... See, you could see with just a tiny bit more gear or something, that was a win. Nihilus was gonna go next turn. So the gear wasn't there, the speeds weren't really there. Let's keep trying things. Alright. Bastila here, we're gonna just take Rex. Or we'll JTR this. JTR doesn't have a chance against any of those other teams. Well, she probably has a chance against Bastila, but we're not going to do it. Care. I actually do think Boba Fett's our biggest danger. Boba Fett can take out BB-8 with no problem. Good. Executes off the board for a little bit. Let's get some flames. Next turn for Illuminated Destiny. Get a little protection back on REY. I should have just stealthed there too. We're gonna Okay. And the next time we do one of these 3v3, even the next 5v5, my JKR is going to be relic by then. My Master Luke will be relic by then. It's going to be a little less fun than trying going for a win with low-level stuff. What are we dealing with here? Wait a second. Wait. Did Luke healed all the way up, right? No. I don't think we'll get a chance to take Luke out, but it might be interesting to bring Savage in. I really feel like we're at a point in the game where there should be another Jedi Knight Revan counter. Because really, Jedi Knight Revan is the lowest team you can really bring up against him. I'm thinking about bringing in Rex, but I'm wondering if there's something weaker than Rex we bring in. But I don't think so. That's not what I want. Just a second. Because I still want to take out Padme. No one's a threat here. We got Hermit Yoda, GK Bast. This is just annoying. It's not hard. I always want to bring in Wampa. No, let's just go for the definite clear. We might still get lucky, and my defense causes enough problems. This is just going to take a while, because with the protection up, it takes 2 aerial advantages to get through this. I probably should save that. Alright, first one. Take him out. Not quite. Okay. I don't think it has a shot, but I'm wondering if... Honestly, that has a better shot against Padme. But we're gonna try it. Because Jango at least prevents revives. We could... I just don't think we're anywhere near the relic levels. He's probably gonna mark Mando. If it even mattered. Yeah, Mando's gone and no longer matters. I'm just gonna keep going with basic. Yeah, we're dead. No. It's time for more Jedi Rev encounters. He's been in the game for years now. Is there anybody who can swap quickly? You know what? Let's do this. This might be dumb. We're not gonna get the shared stats though, right? And all the assists from that move. But I just like that turn meter reset. We're gonna do this. I think it's a mistake. What I want to do is do the turn meter reset and see if we get lucky with Death Trooper. That death mark might be just enough, and Moff Gideon, with his speed and lead, we might be going first. Probably not. I mean, with their preloaded turn meter, I don't think we're that lucky. Yeah, now he's got protection up. We're gonna do that. This is what I wanted. We're retreating. I didn't want Luke to heal. this. Here's the last round. Come on, blue sticks. Geos stood tall. I believe he one-shot the other teams, but we'll take a quick look. Yeah, 3 shots. I believe that's right. We're not going to review this because this guy was attacking while we did the last round. I think he one-shot the other stuff. I was able to deal with Geos, he wasn't. So Gavin Mothma here. Same defense that I've done the entire time. Looks like we got Geos and a Yoda. Let me show you his arena team. Alright, he's got CLS. Quick look at his fleet. I don't think we need to worry about fleets. It's probably saved his arena team for offense. I think that's the smarter thing to do early on. Let's take a look at the quality of these guys. Okay, he's got battle meditation, or is that the leadership? Let's double check which Zeta. Bad mods, love to see that. It's the leadership Zeta. Wrong Zeta. It's not a bad Zeta, the leadership is just, it expires. You're basically never going to use Yoda's leadership. I don't even know what it does. Alright, well, the part that's bad is we were going to use Palpatine lead to beat this, and he's going to be immune to shock. They're going to be resisting debuffs, getting a bunch of turn meter. We might need to rethink that. I think we got to deal with it because Palpatine's my strongest team. So we might struggle. I think we can still do some work. The Geos here, let's see how strong they are. Not that scary, they're not starred up, they're lower level. And they're bad mods. So this is what I've been talking about, just why I think more than anything I've been doing with the roster, it's been mods. Now we are going to do... Are we going to do just Vader, or do we want Palp and Vader? Let me take a look at these at Empire. I think we're going to save Palpatine. We're going to... Let me take a look at this leadership, actually. We're going to do this. I think we might actually want Vader lead. I'm not Vader lead, Palpatine lead, but I feel like we need to split up my teams. So this is what we're going to do. Because I don't think we have much else that's going to deal with that Yoda. And I think my Vader by himself might be able to handle these Geos. They are not that bad. You know, I think that no escape Zeta might be pretty important early on. It might be added to the list of Zetas that I think are important, and I should have done that differently because now I'm not landing ability block here. That was my mistake. I needed to do the Force Crush on Soldier, and then I would have had 2 shots at ability block on the Brood Alpha. We're not going to be able to Dispel, so I'm not even going to worry about that other ability. Alright, we're about to lose Stormtrooper and get my super powered. Let's mark him again. Get my super powered Piet. At least we don't have to worry about ability block. I gotta last until Merciless Massacre. That's the only thing I'm starting to get worried about. Fine. Next turn we get it. Ah, they healed up. Don't die on me, Vader. Alright, we're good, we're good. Do this on Sunfac. Yes! Throw it at Sunfac now. Perfect. Okay. That's why I love Pete and Stormtrooper. The Piet Zeta, the No Escape Zeta, both of those I think would have made things much easier. Now we got some trouble here. Let's see if we got to deal with Zetas and other things. Okay, no, Basilisk's not going to be a problem. Palpatine, a little bit of a problem. I'm a little worried about this one. This is what I'm thinking. My Thrawn is real weak. I think this would... I think with Thrawn leveled up, this would be a win. But this Yoda is going to be a problem. I think I just want to fracture him. If we can just focus down on Yoda. Like, we can't shock him, but we can cause him some damage. Let's see if we can shock will Ben, prevent the taunt. I actually don't want to... No, I do want to swap. Go down. Yes. All right. Alright, I think we got ourselves a full clear here. We've only lost one battle so far with this new account. Not one battle, one match. I think we were stopped from a full clear with a bug from Dark Trooper. Another match where we couldn't get through some team. Like I think they put their arena team or something on defense. So I think there are 2 full clears we were stopped from. We're going to do this. I think we're doing Zeb because I think we're going to want to stun and control Palpatine. Yeah, but if you've been watching my new account videos, we've been talking about this from the beginning. Treat mods like an endgame player. Let's throw a stagger on. Stun him. Perfect. Let's see if we can get another daze on Palpatine. Come on. Daze. I should have put the whatever it's called on I think we're losing this. I've been misplaying this. Let's do that. Oh wait, that doesn't cleanse. Alright, it's over. There was some misplaying there. I think there are things I could have done differently. Maybe still would have lost, but I think we could have taken out somebody. I'm fine if they have preloaded turn meter and stuff. This isn't even a matching team and they've burned through some stuff. I think we do bounty hunters. Because then we don't have to worry about that taunt. Bosk I don't really care about until we get the Zeta on him. Let's see if we get an ability block. No. I don't care about the contract. We're gonna go after Palp. Yes. I think that's enough. Nope. Go down. Oh my god, guys. Just do better. I gotta put more mats on some of these basics. There's the contract. We gotta get healing immunity over on him. We're gonna do an execute for that. Because all these debuffs are... We gotta land the healing immunity, guys. There we go. Perfect. We don't have great stuff anymore. I think we're gonna do this. Except his mods aren't great, I don't think. I think we're gonna do Luke, because I've been leveling them up for CLS, which I should have a video out sometime next week. I just took them all to 7 stars. I've done all the other tiers. I just need credits to level them up a little bit more for the event. GK might be a little annoying, but that's why I brought in Ahsoka. Perfect. We're through the protection up. We just gotta get through Bastila and we are gonna be good. Let's clear those buffs. There we go. See if we get stunned. Perfect. Dispel that. I wanted to taunt there, but I misclicked. Oops. There, we're through the protection up. Can we stun him? Good. Let's dispel and focus on Ahsoka. Almost through her. One more hit. Now we'll just auto the rest. I would be playing this very differently. In a way where I wouldn't be losing Luke. And I wouldn't be doing the special. Maybe I should just set this to basics only. Because her basic hits through foresight. Alright, let's clear the ships. Then we'll have her full clear. I think I've got the win. I don't think he... Maybe... I haven't really looked at his roster enough to know if he can get through my Geos or not. If he's got a good Vader, he can get through it. And he has other characters at pretty decent levels. The Vader's the best early Geo counter. What am I doing here? Alright, I've got two, I'll talk about it at the end. We'll do this first, and then we'll wrap up with an outro. I'll talk about 2 videos I'm planning for the week. One of them I'm going to work on right after this and put out tomorrow. Unless I want to redo some footage. There's some footage I might want another shot at. We'll take out Vader. And then Boba Fett. If you watched my new account video for week 20, which was this past week, we just wrapped up week 20, I was talking about how I think I'm done with the Geo ships. Like I don't have all the pilots at level 85. I don't have them completely geared up or anything, but I think for now, I'm satisfied. Because I'm about to unlock the Falcon. I'm a couple shards away from Houndstooth, and then I just got to unlock Chewie. And then with the Falcon unlocked, I don't really need to worry about the Geos anymore. Geos are giving me about top 20 finish pretty regularly. Sometimes I've climbed into the top 10 depending on who's sitting there. But with the Falcon, I'm going to be able to get maybe top 5. And I don't want to overinvest. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put out a CLS video as soon as I can. I'm going to keep testing it until I figure out what level I need to have each of those characters at. Right now they're around 65 to 75 depending on the character, but they're all at 7 stars now, so hopefully sometime this week we'll have a CLS video where each tier I show what is necessary to beat it lowish viable team style, so that you're aware of what requirements you need per tier to really take advantage of the journey guide and get resources out of. And then Jedi Master Luke on the main account, I just finished the final tier with a gear 12 Jedi Master Luke, so I'll show you how I did that. And that way, if you don't have the gear necessary to relic up your Jedi Master Luke, that does not stop you from beating the rest of the tiers of that event. So thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other.